pre-show ritual. Let's go shave. So, people always ask me, is Garibaldi a stage name or is it my last name? My last name is Garibaldi. I just so happen to have a bald head also. Growing up, I grew up in my mom's hair salon. Also, super into my hair because of that. Like, I felt like every week I would have, like dyed hair, dyed tips, it was longer, it was shorter, just constantly changing. And every day I spent so much time doing my hair. And at some point, when I was in high school, I was actually cutting my friends' hairs because I thought, well, if art doesn't work out, I can always do hair as a backup career. Luckily, art worked out. But I remember when I was 20 years old and I had just started painting, I was just thinking about all the distractions in my life. Some distractions actually have been taken away from me. I feel like naturally the job that I had at the time, because if I didn't lose it, I wouldn't have pursued art. My car at the time was repossessed because of that. So I didn't have the distraction of going and doing things that I couldn't afford to do at the time. I was about to lose my apartment. So I just thought, you know what, since these things are leaving my life, what is something else that I can get rid of on my own? And that was my hair. I'm not saying for people to go out there and just shave your head to get rid of distractions. I just realized that there were things holding me back that I had control over and I was gonna get rid of them. So one of them was, just shaving my head off. And that was 16 years ago. I don't know, yes, it was something that involved the way I looked, but also I think as an artist, you gotta look at everything as something bigger, like there's more meaning to it. Just getting rid of this distraction alone helped me focus on more important things. The downside is I have to still shave my head every couple days, keep it smooth, but it does still beat a trip to the barber. What is your hair in your life? What is the one thing that you have control over that you can remove to help you focus on that next goal? Is it your hair? Is it buying coffee every day and maybe you just get rid of that out of your life? You just either stop drinking coffee or think of something else you can do? Is it people in your life that need to be cut out? I don't know what it is to you, but I can say as much as I loved my hair, I don't miss it. As much as I loved it, it was time for it to go. And I knew at 20 years old, before I had anything, I just knew that my focus was required for this next step in my life. If that meant I had to shave my head every couple of days to save a trip from the barber, I was ready for it. And I wanted to go after that. What distractions do you need to shave off in your life? Think about it. It may be something you love, but it may be something else that you need to get rid of. This moment. It never gets old. Like right before you walk out, this is where all the energy builds, the momentum begins, and then it's just no turning back. It's like jumping out of a plane, but the only parachute is the canvas. I gotta paint it to land.
tonight, these are the things I see everyone. I see all the faces. There's people that are just with it right away. There's other people that you got to warm up, and there's some people that just will never get it. And I don't know why I love to do this. There's this couple that was sitting there just unfazed the whole time, and literally everyone around them was going crazy. So I performed to them tonight, and I think they could see from around them that they were missing out on the fun. So when you go out, when you come to these shows, leave all that negativity behind. Just bring nothing but positivity. That's all we're putting out there. But here's the moral of the story. I will still work for you as well. Even if you're sitting there unfazed, I'm still gonna give you that positive energy, because that's all I could do, is leave that positive energy behind, and hopefully you pick up just a little bit of that and take it home. I'm gonna take a photo. You ready?
Hey, thank you very much. 1, 2, 3.
He's the happiest person I've ever met in this world.
Great energy you're there. I like it. Back and forth, right?
We reflect, we bounce it off. Two things.
Yep.
One, these are certificates, so these are just say it was painted by me, it was done here.
Awesome.
Hey, like I said, I'm half Filipino. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
Like, what's
Shout out to my Filipino fam out there. We're with our winners right now, and they just shared with me how much they donated to win the painting. You could tell them yourself.
$35.
Any amount you donate from $10 on enters you to win the painting, the original painting I create on stage, autographed by the band, and you go home with it like this.
Awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, love. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Get home safe.